If I could describe Energized Care in one word, it would be community. Energized Care just brings in so many different people in different walks of life. At an event specifically, we have our participants who are diagnosed with Alzheimer's or dementia. We have our volunteers who we have high school students coming in and sharing their love for music. And it's just really cool to see them get together and talk to each other and understand different phases of life. And then we have volunteers. Also, we have the caregivers who get to come together and lift each other up.
When we first started recruiting volunteers and providers, there was an overwhelming sense of urgency and want and need for people in our community to be a part of Energized Care and to provide and give back, and through engagement and activities and just sharing a space where others can feel loved and wanted.
My wife Lisa has taught me everything about love, patience, and to be present. Without breaks, without respite, I simply couldn't care for her the way she deserves. 3 hours, 3 times a week is the recipe. It makes a huge difference. Through her journey, I've learned the power of routine, creativity, and music. Music transforms her. It transforms me. It brings both of us joy. It changes frustration and stress into laughter. It fills our home with hope. I want Energized Care to make music and the arts the heart of its healing mission. I've also seen how animals in nature lift her spirit. Lisa thrives at the Columbus Zoo, walking, meeting families, seeing children. It's just pure joy. That's why Energized Care will include outdoor animal engagement respite options, like the Columbus Zoo, and other programs such as Dreams on Horseback. Despite this exhaustion, our love truly is stronger than ever. Through this journey, I've gained wisdom and compassion that I want to share to every caregiver.
So over my 25 years of experience in working in the older adult industry, Energized Care is so unique. It's a beautiful blend of desire to have the support and care. We are there to show the unsung heroes of caregiving just how much they do care by providing extra services just to make their life easier. What makes Energized Care so different is our ratios. We have a lot of support for each individual. So when somebody comes in, they're welcomed where they are, and there's no judgment, no preconceived expectations. We're just there to have fun and enjoy life.
Energized Care has been hope. My father was diagnosed with mild Alzheimer's less than a year ago, and like so many families who are on this journey, we have been looking for hope. We've been looking for activities that meet him right where he is right now, that he finds engaging and interesting, but that also will meet him where he is, whatever his symptoms are. Energized Care is the perfect fit for him.
Since Lisa was diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's disease, I searched for many ways to support the Alzheimer's caregivers. I thought about having fundraisers at my backyard at home in New Albany, across New Albany at the New Albany Country Club. But it wasn't until a year ago when I actually went to the Annunciation Greek Orthodox Cathedral Foundation Christmas concert. It was headlined by John Risen. I was so emotionally driven to his connection. I went to him after the concert and I asked him, could you please perform at our gala next year? And he said yes. That moment sparked everything. The next week, I booked the beautiful venue, the Estate of New Albany, and I quickly realized that the gala wasn't really the mission, the caregiver crisis was. I was thinking about starting a nonprofit organization for caregivers. I reached out to a fellow parishioner, Dr. Epitropoulos, who's currently going through the journey with her father who has Alzheimer's disease. With her creativity, she created the Energized Care name. She created the logo, and together we created our board and helped secure nonprofit status. Then we decided to form a website. With the support of Ashton and Braden Hicks, we formed an excellent website. With Joan McKinney's outstanding creativity and leadership, she created our first banner, flyers, brochures, gala advertisements, mailings to New Albany residents, and yard signs. We currently are working with Eric Parise on updating our website as we move forward. For this nonprofit organization, I envisioned adult daycare. I envisioned a joyful, stigma-free funhouse filled with music, art, nature, and dance, having a 1 provider to 3 participant ratio that we can engage these participants with love and joy so they can feel valued and connected and form relationships so that the caregivers can trust what we're doing with them and enjoy rest and peace during respite care. We reached out to the community for support, and the support was amazing. We reached out to the New Albany City Council, who also saw the need. And given that one of their pillars is health and wellness, they started a media campaign advertising our organization and gala through their social networks. We reached out to the New Albany City Schools. They saw value so that their students, staff, and teachers could volunteer so that the community can come together for a common cause. We have partnered with the New Albany Symphony, especially knowing with their sensory-friendly concerts that they perform, they know the significance of the arts and music for people with dementia. They are recruiting volunteers to come to our respite centers to provide meaningful music. We also reached out to the New Albany Ballet Company for the same reason. They too are recruiting volunteers to come to our centers for dance. Knowing that animal engagement and the outdoors is a very huge aspect for health and wellness to this population, we reached out to the Columbus Zoo and Aquarium. They too saw this need. They gave us 200 complimentary passes to the zoo so that we can provide respite care twice a week at the zoo. We reached out to the Dream on Horseback. Their mission is also to provide wellness to people with dementia. We are partnering with them so they can provide a space so that we can have respite care at their facility in Black Lake, Ohio. And most importantly, we've reached out to medical practices. They too are stepping up. Central Ohio Primary Care and Mount Carmel Family Physicians are bringing awareness to our organization and advertising our care to their patients. We connected with our community through events. We held a Mellow Mushroom networking event. We displayed our banner and advertised at the New Albany Farmers Market. We attended the Revision Gives Back networking event. We also earned media attention. As a result of receiving the Revision Gives Back November Nonprofit Spotlight, we were given the opportunity to have a live interview at WCMH NBC Channel 4. We walked with 80 supporters at the Alzheimer's Walk this year. We raised over $7,000 for Alzheimer's Association during the walk, wearing our bright Energized Care t-shirts showing our energy and our dedication to this mission. We hired our first executive director, Brooke Justiniano, an expert in dementia and respite care. Brooke has a Master's of Science degree, is a geriatric care manager, a dementia practitioner, and is now a certified Dementia Connect trainer, preparing her to train our volunteers, our staff, and our community. From the New Albany High School, we've had a cellist and a violinist. We've had community musicians come and step up, including a guitarist and singer, a flutist, a pianist. Even Ron Castile, one of our participants, plays piano and music, engaging our participants during our sessions. We've had 2 music ensembles, the Carpe Diem String Quartet and the Nachos Saxadias Saxophone Quartet, who came and played music for our participants. The Annunciation Greek Orthodox Cathedral has agreed to help spread awareness to their community, engaging youth and adult groups to help recruit volunteers. Our indoor and outdoor sessions, from the Columbus Zoo to the New Albany Arts and Music, have brought joy, connection, and relief. This is how Energized Care began, and this is how we move forward together.